ZenlessZoneZero just dropped massive information for versions 2.4 and 2.5, and this may be one of the biggest patches that they've ever teased, with gameplay improvements, story rewrites, and quality of life features aimed at both new players, longtime veterans, and even players who enjoy standard characters or multiplayer. With this, let's go through every major change and addition coming soon. Let's start with the improvements to ease of gameplay. We're starting with accessibility and convenience. Version 2.4 introduces the Sweetman Temple's one-click AFK feature, and this will let players automate routine management and claim resources instantly. Alongside this, Ether Battery Quick Sweep is being added, Drive Disc Substat Selection is also being added, and real-time combat damage compilations are all confirmed for version 2.5. New players will also not be left out either, as the devs are also focusing on helping newcomers progress faster through the early game, and this will make Zenless even more beginner friendly than before. Next, we have a main story overhaul, and with it the story content is getting a huge shakeup. Version 2.4 marks a major turning point as Sarah confronts the creator, and Ye Shi-Yuan makes his entrance, setting up the climax of season 2. The main storyline will become clearer, with more mysteries about the Hollow gradually revealed, but to address community feedback about pacing and character introductions, the team is restructuring the narrative flow. This means you can expect better integration between story and gameplay, so characters don't just appear out of nowhere. In addition to this, new characters will begin interacting with existing proxies, revealing hidden backstories and connections. Old favorites aren't being forgotten either, as returning characters like Venus will continue evolving through new story events, keeping the original plotline alive. New content is also hitting New Eridu itself, and this includes new locations like the 404 Era Live House, the antique shop Buyan in Failure Heights, and a new hot pot restaurant launching before season 2 ends. Version 2.5 will also expand upon exploration with a new way of getting around tied to Ye Shuangwang's abilities, monster skill environment integration where enemy traits influence map hazards and stage mechanics, and enhanced exploration via perception techniques, kind bang boost treasure detection, new side quests, and collectibles for more immersive open area gameplay. The devs are also refining gameplay modes across the board, and this means that outdated or underused systems are now being filtered, redefined, or polished for better flow. Hollow Zero in particular is getting a major overhaul, blending combat and exploration into a seamless loop where players can gather resources and strengthen their teams dynamically. Meanwhile, multiplayer gameplay is finally returning and being introduced, with the standout addition being joint chain attacks, which will then let you and your teammates trigger cinematic finishes together and actually feel like you're playing co-op. Additional mechanics and co-op systems are still in development, and this is obviously hinting at deeper co-op features in the future. Finally, the biggest change that I found that they announced, however, was the fact that in version 2.5, standard characters will now be buffed with specific enhancements to close the gap between older and new releases, with enemy combat also being reworked for higher challenge and variety. This is absolutely unheard of when it comes to games in general, as mostly limiteds are the ones that get buffs. So honestly, huge W to Zenless, and all the changes that they made are absolutely out of this world. That's it when it comes to all the upcoming dev updates for ZenlessZoneZero, but honestly guys, this was a huge number of changes. I'm really excited for all of them, and as always, I'll see you all next time. I'll be including a bit of footage in case you're curious of my Deadly Assault run, because gotta linked in this video somehow. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy. Good night.
You lack training. Too slow. Reality and illusion. Like a shadow. Strength and finesse. Obliterate form and spirit. Act your life is here. and finesse. Swift yet still. Evil shall turn to dust. Relax. Leave it to the next emissary. Well done, Sleepy. The name of the night, emissary! Pretty, an opening. Reality and illusion. Shift. Strength and finesse. The weak spot is here. Cycle of yin and yang. Release. Wanna play a game? Reality and illusion. Concentrate.